Okay, on to chapter 4. Oopsie daisies. It's spring again, I can hear the birds sing again. See the flowers start to bud, see young people fall in love. Okay, I was not expecting to see half-naked Chris here. I wake up before my alarm goes off and I reveal I don't have to hear its grating sound. Also, he's got his own little bit of a six-pack going himself, so it's not like he has catch up much for, other guy. What's his name? Shut off and slip into my shower. Oh god. Okay, good, we're not seeing that. CG, again, would be a very different game. When I'm out to my tower, I spend approximately too much time deciding what I want to wear. What do you wear to a park anyway? Okay, well, this is cute. I love the little puppy dog patch, it's cute. And of course he's got flower ones as well. I decide on something and slip it on. Then I start packing for a picnic and a hike. Since these were things that being mentioned, what B says always goes, I know that much. A blanket, some bug spray, extra pair of socks, and of course some food. Aw, that's a pretty dress. I like it. Also love the way it rings too. It's cute. Arrive at 10 AM. Well, exactly at 10 AM. Usually I'm the early one, so I'm surprised to see B here before me, and right in front of the park sign. He's the cutest dress I've seen. Okay, maybe that isn't true. He constantly pulls out the most show-stopping pieces time and time again. Notices me staring and does a little curtsy. Isn't it gorgeous? Got it for 40% off. Oh, hell yeah. Love a nice pretty dress that's on it for a good sale. This might be the best job I've ever had. Well, minus literally everything else about it. Comes around and kicks up her feet with equally cute sandals. These look nice too. They tell me you got these just for this outfit. Maybe. Do you have any room left in your closet? Lots and lots of stacking. Also, shoe organizer. I got a yard sale. Yeah, another good place to find some very good bargains and stuff. So I'm quickly running out of room. I've got to get a place of my own. You will. Hey, you can become our third wheel if we need one. Didn't want to invite your roommates out here. So he's too busy with you and working. Rain? Are you kidding? Sun, walking, sweating. I don't want to torture them. Sort of goth hiking is a funny one. I'll admit, but I like them far too much to subject them to this. Besides, we agreed it was just us. It would seem rude to just invite 3 other people. I mean, fair point. Unless we want to, get all polyamorous up in here. He's already on the next subject. What did you say later? I am on time, okay? Her face fall immediately as I look at her with a cocked head. I've been late. Still leave, I'll be like that. I'm just messing with you. Just look at how quickly she folds. So excited I woke up 3 hours ago. Really? I don't see why she would. Just the park. He always gets excited when food's involved, but this is different. No difference between all the times we hung out and now, right on cue. The corner of my eye, a certain tattooed man comes into view, loosely jogging his way over to us, even the whole way and spotting a huge smile. Yeah, seems to be his trademark, besides its, tattoos. Hey, you two, I hope you guys weren't waiting too long. Cash eyes with Shay. His deep brown skin more akin to disc flowers inside of a sunflower, threatening to suck me in. Oh, I'm sure they'll be sucking alright later. I'm sorry, they make it too easy. Next to B, in a bright button-up, but in his case it's a button down because it's got maybe 3 buttons. Got an entire window into his chest. I try not to look. Oh, come on. Can't sneak a little bit of a peek. I mean, he wouldn't want us to peek if he didn't want us to, because if he didn't, he would have it all the way buttoned up, so, yeah, I know. I think I hate attractive people now. I never know how to react to it. Honestly, same, bro, same. Not only that, but he's so infectiously happy. How does he manage to do that? You know, as they always say, the happiest people are also the saddest people, so maybe he has a lot of baggage. Hi. I greet you back pathetically. Look great, Shay. Love the shirt on you. And Chris, you of course look great. I'm sure you don't mean me to tell you that. What is that supposed to mean? Means you're big-headed. Oh my eyes. Takes one to know one. You guys look great too. Shit is cool. It's graphic tee for the far shop, right? Is it only for employees? Points to mine, I point at myself stupid. Thinks I look great. Oh, my own head swelling. I guess B was right on the money on that. Perhaps he's just been polite, but still, does feel good to hear. Yeah. Damn, well, it's sick. Maybe we should make t-shirts at my shop. Oh, I want one. If I ever get around to it, I'll get you both one. My treat. Oh. Lifts up with a gym bag he has in his hand. Brought some fruits, veggies, and granola bars. Figured B brought plenty of junk food already. Oh, you know me so well. Yep, I got brownies, cookies, cheese orbs, the works. Good I brought actual food then. Also brought drinks, some freshly squeezed lemonade I made. Granny's special recipe. You guys bring drinks too? That sounds awesome. I brought some liters of soda. Of course you would. Diet? Of course. Though I don't know how you can drink something with such an awful aftertaste. Don't even taste it if it's all you drink. That's good. Also brought some water bottles. I'll have to try some of that lemonade though. Ray's lemonade is a personal favourite of mine. Bought it in part just to show off. Feel my head swelling again. Maybe B has a point. Dean looks around as we stand at the park entrance. It's fairly crowded, considering how early it is. I can hear children squealing in the distance, and I cringe at the sound. Didn't think this through as much as I should have. You couldn't have picked a more perfect day, huh? Looked up at the sky, bright blue with a couple of dots of clouds. Sun shining brilliantly overhead and a gentle breeze. Really nice. Spring is the best season for a reason. Too bad it was quickly coming to an end. For sure. Really should start jogging here instead of down the main roads. I mean, then we wouldn't have some eye candy when we're, working and whatnot, This is the prettiest it'll be all year. I want to listen to the singing of the birds and the wind rustling through the street, but I hear more screeching and repeated scolding from parents. But even better if there weren't a bunch of kids running around. They're just having fun, Chris, jeez. Not a fan of kids? They're merely put on the spot. Not a childy monster or anything. Just don't like lots of noise. Or boogers. Or sticking candy. Or, okay, not really. Not all of it. Not other people's. Have my own, I like them just fine. Any reason why? Oh god. I hate defending myself to people I barely know. They like to mess with Chris's floral arrangements and his little garden. She's not wrong, it's a big part of it, but I don't know why she feels the need to call it a little garden. Interests just don't align with the interests of snot-nosed toddlers. Unless that snot can, help grow the flowers, that'd be great. Maybe it's not the kids I have a problem with, but rather the neglectful parents. Concede, kids can't really be held accountable for being little gross mini-humans. Kids do tend to be pretty destructive. Not run to very many, so I can't say I'm a huge fan either. Though when I was younger, I used to take care of my little brother and sister, but it was hell sometimes. Surprised to hear that. Makes me feel a bit better. Wasn't criticizing me, just curious, I guess. Mostly, I'm too young to even think about how I feel about kids. Just the thought makes me want to take a nap. A very long and extended hibernation kind of nap. I do think they're cute. Sometimes, when I see a baby in the store, I want to cry. Honestly same, at least with those kind of babies you can just hand them back off to the parents. Their biological clock not ticking. You're 24 already, and you got the hands. No. Don't be saying that, but 24 is still young. That's the question mainly to tease and get back at her for that little gun comment earlier. Definitely is not. Just be lucky you don't have pesky hormones making you think you want to reproduce all the time. And you wish you had all of these babies. Here's some sways. She lost her house back before speaking. I want to be a dad someday. I think I want to be an older dad though, like 50 or something. Too much stuff to get done. A lot harder to do when you have a whole other person to take care of. Yeah, exactly. Don't you think that's a little old? You want to see your kids grow up, don't you? I mean, depending on genetics and stuff, you can still have a good, 30 odd years? Thereabouts. Well, I will, but I plan to live till I'm 100. Try to be as healthy as humanly possible. Well, there's definitely people out there that have lived until nearly 110, so it is possible. Actually, me too. Part of the reason why I'm vegetarian. Well, you guys are on the right track, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Honestly, his life is far more exciting than mine in comparison. I could definitely take a page out of her book. Going out with friends, travelling, wearing the nicest clothes, eating whatever and however much she wants, despite her saying she is improving her diet of mostly junk food. How about you, Chris? You want to be a parent someday? I have no idea. I always plan on starting a family, but rather to raise a kid with someone. Not that there's anything against being a single parent, but I don't think I could do it alone. I was raised by a single mother and I turned out just fine, but she did struggle a bit, so I get what you mean. I was the best. I miss her. Your brother and sister, by the way. I think leaving them all was the hardest part of moving. I mean, I'm happy I did. Loving here so far helped me a lot. So, for the twins, they're good. They're in college now. Crazy to think about, honestly. I'd be pretty sad if I was away from my granny. I mean, my parents are travelling and our big sister lives an hour away, so I get how you feel. I miss my dad. He's always busy with some work-related thing, so he sees as we speak. But Mum, well, she's so focused on her wedding, I haven't heard much from her at all. Personally, like being away from my parents. I really feel like I grew closer to them when I moved out. Yeah, I heard that sort of thing. I enjoyed living alone, I will say. I agree. Living alone is the best. So jealous. I have 3 roommates. Wait, you have 3 roommates? Right, you do it alone? Yeah, I live with Rain, my friend from college. They also work at the mall I work at. Zoe, my old manager at Jade Place, and Zoe's new boyfriend, who technically a roommate now. And I love them all. But it would be so cool to just walk around naked every once in a while, you know. Well, I wouldn't mind being your roommate for a while, hey? If you swing that way, maybe. I mean, actually, no. You're in your early 20s, aren't you? Yeah, okay, never mind. Too young for me. But yeah, that's the best. And take it back. Pardon? Well, now we're gonna get some interesting dreams tonight, eh? Do you walk around your place naked? Don't you? Hell no. Dang, Chris, live a little. For me, if nothing else. Yeah, nothing like living a little apparel sometimes. But what if someone sees me? Who cares? I care. I just realized as they were popping out and fading back in that there's like a little cloud in the background there that's shaped like a bee. It's so cute. I didn't even notice that. We talk as we pick a spot and sit. We managed to get a spot that's under a large tree, granting us equal parts sun and shade. We set our blankets and our bags full of food onto it, unpacking. There was a decent variety of food between the 3 of us. He sits across from me in the shade beside me. Take a bit of one of the apples she brought. Golden delicious, my favorite. It's almost like he knew something. Wow, this lemonade is so good. I roll back my shoulders and smile to myself. You sound surprised. Oh, don't you start. Don't want to regret complimenting you. What do you think? Turn to Shay, who's onto his 2nd banana. Oh, it's all gone. Look how fresh it is. I drink more, but I'm unsure just how much sugar is in it. The answer is unclear to even me, but knowing Granny, she probably just eyeballed it and tasted. Fresh is overrated. I will take my artificial junk any day. You guys want to cheese orb? This is for a huge container of space-themed cheese sauce, offering out it to us. Man, I love some, but this stuff is like poison to me. I've seen a man so scared of cheese dust before. You look great. Why don't you just have a cheat day or something? I mean, I technically did yesterday, so I have at least 3 cheat days. Of course you do. I would have died at that point. Today is my cheat day. I got to have sugar today in moderation, of course. I know to whisper to him. I think you're scaring her. You guys make me sad. What did I do? You know, unconscious and stuff. It sounds miserable. We're going to share shrugs. It's not miserable to me. My dad is the last thing that upsets me. Continue eating our food, both healthily and not. Sit back, deciding on what our next move will be. Do you guys want to go on a walk? She perks up at that. Walking on should help. Might have been a few too many cookies. All kinds of trails, there's a lot of wildlife and stuff to look at. Looks good to me. Oh, this is pretty. Pack up our stuff and stick to the remainder in our cooler and shove it into Bee's car before venturing off into one of the trails in the park. Dandelion Drive. Here's a sign onto the trail. Well, there are dandelions around, so at least it's not just a name. Did you know people think of dandelions as just weeds, but they're really healthy and edible. They have like vitamin A and C and calcium and stuff. So I can just eat these. I think during the Great Depression, people would eat dandelion salads. One of the healthiest greens in the world. Wash them first, of course, but yeah, you can eat them. That's really cool. Interesting and all, but salad sucks. Maybe there are dandelion desserts? Should I grab some then? Yeah, I don't think they use pesticides here on the trail. And we do just that, collecting a couple of bundles of everyone, making sure not to scout the land over all this dandelions, but as a weed, they would be back in no time. Maybe dandelion lemon bars would be good. You said that you liked to cook before, right? Huh? You remember that? Chris is the best cook. Try not to be smug about it, but cooking is one of my favourite things to do in the world. Yeah, it's fun. You're my new best friend. You can't boil water. Surely you can't be that bad. I hope. I mean, if that's the case, how is he even alive? Yeah, like when you burnt that macaroni and cheese at my house. How do you even do that? Stop boiling water, then take a nap? Look at him in horror and he rubs the back of his neck. I told you. How? I got to help in any way that I can. The cookbook of mine I should let you borrow. Oh, is right. What am I doing? I'll have to take you up on that. Well, I've gone and done it now. Spend some time in silence, just enjoying the sounds of footsteps in the paved path. It's the only way to make me keep from sticking my foot in my mouth again. Hear the wind through the arch of the trees overhead, birds chirping, bugs buzzing, occasional forest creatures scurrying in the distance, squirrels being the most common. Most just sprint around, standing on one spot to twitch and then dart off. It's until Bee stops and points at the trees before us do we see something worth admiring. Two squirrels tangled up in a tree above. Are they fighting? Take a closer look. There's lots of movement, but I'm not sure. I really hope it's not nature be nature, you know. Oh wait, that's it is, isn't it? It's not funny. Yeah, maybe we should just let them have their moment and move on. Or we can show them bursting out into laughter. Good to move on after that display. Well, it gets pleasant. First I relaxed and I'm happy I decided to come out, despite being pretty skeptical before. I should go on more walks. Continues that way for a while before she screams of all things. Move around, not knowing what to expect, but the rapid wave of his arms and legs clues me in. No, I made sure to put on bug spray. He steps towards him to come in and inspect him. Giggles, grabbing something off his shirt, makes her way to show me. A spider? A bee? No, not even close. It's a ladybug. Running her giggling at the little beetle spreads its wings and then flies away. She gives us a stern look. It's hard to take it too seriously with the blush across his cheeks. Oh, cute. Can't realize anyone was scared of bugs that much. Does a ladybug even count? Guess it does now. At least he didn't kill it. That was a close one. Don't start. Not crazy for not liking something like something spindly little legs. Good luck if a ladybug lands on you. Should have made a wish. I wish I could have had come true, but he got it off me. I managed to restrain myself from laughing, as he still seems quite shaken. Pretty cute of him though. Wonder who he calls when there's a spider in his place. Okay, spiders are definitely a different story. Catch a glimpse of a little creek just before us. I rush over. I made a mistake. Didn't actually look where I was going. Some tree root sticks out of the ground and catches my foot. Twist and fall to my side. Ow, my leg, no, my ankle. Tend to stand on it but instantly collapse again. I just twist my ankle. That definitely sounds like something I would do. He and she sprint over to me.
Chris, you okay?
Yeah. Turn to get up again. Second my foot touches the ground, a sharp pain shoots up from my ankle and I hiss at the pain. Worst pain though is the embarrassment I feel when I hit the ground once again.
Can you walk?
Does it look like I can walk?
Yeah. I just keep losing my balance.
Sure, Chris.
No, I think you injured yourself.
Hey, can you and your big, strong, manly arms carry me back, please? Shake my head childishly. I definitely hurt myself, but it's not that bad. Or at least that's what I tried to tell myself. Do your affirmations work that quickly? I'm hoping so.
I twisted my ankle a bit. I just need to walk it off.
You can't walk off a twisted ankle.
That's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You can't walk on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Should we call an ambulance or something?
Probably not. Not for at least a sprained ankle. Shake my head furiously. Absolutely not.
We don't need to do all that. I'll just carry him back to one of the benches and we can get his ankle on some ice.
Hell yes, this is exactly what I want.
You want me to carry him?
No, I want Mr. Strong Man over here to carry me away like my knight in shining armor.
Don't worry about it. I can do it by myself. No problem.
Yay. Our drops. Carry me? No way. Oh hell way we're doing this. I would never live it down. Try to stand up once more, and right as I'm about to either scream in pain or fall again, Shay catches me.
No, I got it. I don't need your help. I just rolled my ankle.
Hey, stop it. I can take you back. It's really no problem.
Premature in an attempt to leave his grasp.
Chris, stop struggling. I can't take you back. Let Shay help you.
Calls me. Can't help but feel like a child when she does that. Maybe I don't like children because I am one. God, this sucks. So goddamn embarrassing.
Fine. Are you gonna give me a piggyback ride or something?
Try to compromise. She thinks for a moment.
No, you might bump your ankle that way. Can I touch you?
Touch you where? Maybe not the time, but I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of touching later. I'm sure we'll get very familiar with each other's bodies. Eh? I was speechless. Why did he have to ask me like that? I just nod, sure of exactly what he plans to do. Get myself all whatever is in store. Already too far gone, already look as stupid as I ever could. But no little preparation would have been enough for what was to come. Slips me up effortlessly, and before I know it, lay across his arm like some fair men. Hell yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Do we get a CG out of this? Fuck yes. This makes me so happy. I got so excited and noticed Pete at the back there That's exactly me right now. Yay. This little heel kitty and whatnot. Yay. Is this bridal style? Whatever style this is, I love it. Makes me feel weightless. It's pretty strong. At least those muscles aren't just for show.
Wow, you really are light. You eating enough?
Well, I'll be definitely eating up enough when we're alone together, eh? Lift me up a bit more in his arms, likely French passing me.
Of course I am.
I'm not a big guy. I'll be the first to admit it, but he doesn't have to tease me about it. Maybe I should go to the gym. God, now I'm all self-conscious.
Oh, wow. Go Shay.
Too bad he's gay. But anyway, he is like 9, so fuck off. Fuck off, B.
Let's get back. I'll drive you home, Chris. I'll let Granny decide if you should go to the hospital or not. Don't want to get you into debt over nothing.
Oh yeah, this is definitely America. Grace silently. I appreciate her thoughtfulness and looking out for my wallet. She smiles at me and I could die right then and there. So bright, burning up. It's so warm. What's this feeling? I feel comfortable. Safe? Someone's walking to be beside us. Can't bring myself to converse. Still in shock at my situation. Somehow talking would make this worse. Can't feel casual about it. Want to hate it. I really do. That's nice in its own way. Smells really good, despite being outside all day. Feel weird for noticing that, but I'm not surprised. Don't know what it smells like. All I know is it's pleasant. It was comforting, like when Granny would stroke my head at night. Her complexion is near perfection. From this close. Is this guy even real? Look down at B, who smile way too much. She even attempts to cover her mouth when she notices me watching her. This the urge to flick at the
Better?
Ask me a question. Yet again, all I can manage is non-verbal communication. I nod.
I'm glad you're not too hurt.
Turn the liquid in his grip. How could someone be so charming? Me too. Look down at her again and give her a small smile. You're too kind. Maybe I just need to relax. I don't want to get myself in this situation in the first place.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that was cute. We make it back to the park entrance, only consisting of Mom, Dad, and their 4 kids, when me and start talking amongst themselves. Want to hop out of Shay's arms right then and there, but I know that such a thing isn't a good idea. I actually end up in the hospital then. We shall make it back to the B's car. Sets me down in the passenger seat, looking me over and then nods to himself. Let's get some ice on that at least. I used to go to the trunk where we stored the cooler. He right at its heels. Good idea. Comes back with a juice box B brought. I give him a confused look. It's the best we got for now, but when you get home, try to put an ice pack on it. Meantime, this should be cool enough to at least numb it. Take it from her and nod once. B pinches him aside and clears her throat. Know what she's doing. What is she, my mom? Hey, I was just about to clear my throat. Thanks, Shay. Sorry for being a pain earlier, too. Looks genuinely shocked by that. Rests his eyes for a moment, rubbing the back of his neck. Then turns to me mine. mean, at a moment, it's terrifying, but also wonderful. Hear my heart in my ears. Oh man. So yeah, I should get going. I had a lot of fun, guys. Really was. It's scary towards the end there, but you are here, Shay. Where's our speed's display of admiration? Oh, wait. Here's perk about that. Chris, let me get your number. Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen so quickly, but sure. Huh? My brain turns to stone. Does he? Is he doing what I think he's doing? It's so sudden. Related, I don't know what to say. Say yes, you idiot. That way we don't have to go through B to communicate every time. Oh. Alright. Of course. Friends can ask for each other's number too. Why was I so happy just then? Don't tell me I have a crush on this guy. I think it's more than just a crush. Good looking, but... oh no. He's also really friendly. I want to talk to him more. I want to learn more about him. This isn't good. Not at all. Yeah, no problem. Exchange contact information. Silent. I am trying not to say anything. I'm scared that if I attempt to, I'll let something slip. Say something stupid. So mad at myself. So simple. Literally set me on my feet today. Maybe I should have said no to giving him my number. Or wouldn't that have made things worse? No, there's nothing wrong with having each other's contact information. For his sake, guys, and Chris, here's my eyes again. Get to feeling better, right? Not, but no, that's not enough. Yeah, I will. Good. Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Drive off and B takes me home. Get out of B's car. Chris, wait up. Let me help you. Catches up to me easily and leads me to the flower shop. Leads me to a seat in the lobby and waits for me to get settled. Hey, I would stay longer, but I got to be at work early. Boss just called in. Take care of yourself. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me. Heck, it might get me out of doing some work. I'll check on that. You might thank me, but it won't, sure won't. A good thanks, B. See you later. Love ya. Love you. Kisses her hand and lightly smacks my forehead before rushing out the door. Oh, we get to see what Granny looks like. Granny comes into the lobby mere moments later. Must have heard the ringing of the door as we came in. Looks out into the lobby while approaching her floral arrangement. No matter how many times I make one, I can never quite do it as well as she can. Not to mention as quick and effortless as she does. Definitely better than when I was a kid. Dream the other day I could make my own, but as a parent I still got a long way to go. Welcome to Busy Bee. Oh, Chris, what happened to you? Rushes over to me before I can respond. Forgot to lock up the shop and turn the open sign to closed. I twisted my ankle at the park earlier. It's not too bad, I just need to keep it elevated and to keep it on ice. Pulls over a stool on my foot and rushes upstairs. I'm a bit embarrassed by it, but it fills me with the sunlight to be babied by my gran. Getting back to being a little boy in the same shop, that was less modern than also Pop was still around. He's back downstairs a moments later with a bag of peas and a hand towel. Wraps them up and hands them to me. very Poppy Smith for her too. Was there ever an injury I had that couldn't be healed by a grocery store frozen veggies? It's been a minute since I really thought about Pop. Even though his pictures are on the wall of the shop, his essence still sticks with Gran. Especially with how quick they were to act. How calm and collected they always were. I was thinking of that thought. I really miss him. At least I saw a Gran. Let it rest for a bit, then maybe you can walk on it. It just looks swollen. I don't think it's broken or anything, but if it gets worse, we'll go see a doctor. Well, but I think it's fine. Stay off of it as much as possible, so you just take the day off tomorrow. Hopefully by then you'll be back to normal. I wanted to spend more time talking, but she's going to be busy closing up shop and I'm exhausted. Oh my god, they even got like a bee little pillow there. And also a bee magnet. I used to get up the stairs and into my apartment without too much trouble, putting all my weight onto one leg and taking it very slowly. He's even got a bee painting above his bed. Fall into my room and lay in my bed, mentally relaxed, and days events catch out to me in no time. While comfortable sleeping, I pull on my phone. And a text. From Shay. I shoot up, feeling immediately stupid for not having done so, but I pay extra close attention to the text. Hey Chris, it's Shay. Just checking on you. Hopefully you don't have to go to the hospital. Let me know if you need anything. Find the urge to hug the phone to my chest. Aww, somebody has a little crush. Also, I'm pretending this is a romance novel. But that's what you think. Get a hold of yourself, honestly. Take a moment to compose myself and takes back something suitable. Being back over it too many times for something so generic. I'm good, thank you for helping me and for checking in. There was nothing, but what else can I say? To my surprise, he responds almost immediately. You're feeling better soon? I was planning on going to the beach sometime later this week. I've also already invited B. Another text. I was hoping you'd come too. Look at me like that. Grab my heart to steady it. Wants to hang out with me again? Try to stay professional and stick to the details. When do you think? Probably Sunday? Today's Thursday. Not sure I'll be able to, but I'll let you know by tomorrow. Sounds good. Hope you get to feeling better. Take care of yourself. No response. Never know what to say. Words are hard. Interacting with near strangers is even more so. I will forever be an aspiring extrovert. Pass back onto bed, staring at the ceiling for a while before sleep finds me. Man, that was a long day. Okay, chapter 5. Had me at alloy. Never look directly at the sun. Instead, look at the sunflower. That you should. I guess you want to get completely blind. Ooh, that's a pretty bikini. And whatever swimsuit we're wearing. Maybe we get to see shirtless Shay. Ooh, actually I'm really excited for this. You know, you got to see him partially naked. I'm glad you're able to come, Chris. Me too. Though maybe we should have waited for Shay to help us move the stuff. B and I charged the sand, even all the way to our swamp beach. We have a lot of things, but strong. Well, we are a lot of things, but strong isn't one of them. Especially me. We don't need him. I could do this all by myself if I didn't skip arm day. And leg day. And, well, gym days in general, honestly. A snicker at that. Hey, at least I go, boss. my hands went full, she'd have pushed my shoulder. Instead, she settles for kicking some stand at my calves. Don't shame me. I don't need the gym to make me miserable. Mostly feel that as well. I can do that all on my own, thank you. Don't say anything to that. Probably because I'm right. We arrive at a spot, having to see that by some stroke of luck it isn't taken, despite taking a while to waddle our way there. No strangers to this beach, so it doesn't take us long to unload. Life blanket on the ground, towels over top that, parasol overhead, lounge chairs behind our sheet next to the cooler as a sort of side table. Atop the cooler sits our speaker and Bee's phone. She takes the opportunity to listen to some music. Take a quick once over at our setup. Turn around, looking up and down at mostly empty beach. The sky overhead is mostly clouds. It wasn't supposed to rain, at least I don't think. There's as many clouds as there are outside, and at least I won't have to worry about sunburn. Give myself a mental pat on the back. Exactly why you go to the beach first thing in the morning. Beat the crowd. As soon as 11 a.m. hits, everyone and their uncle will be here. Lunch around for about 30 minutes, chatting, singing, drinking some of the juice boxes. But we start to wonder where the hell Shay is. He was supposed to meet us here at the same time. He invited us. We figured he might be running a bit late. This is a new area for him after all. Traffic wasn't too bad, but it only gets worse by the minute. Luckily, I didn't have to bring it up before B does. He's running late. I should call him. I always text him, but I'm hesitant to do so for whatever weird reason. He begrudgingly turns off her music and calls him. Hit a ringing over the Bluetooth speaker. But the fifth ring, we hear his voicemail. Hey, this is Shay. Sorry I couldn't make it to the phone right now. As I don't already know, I asked for a conversation's sake alone. No answer. Calls once more for good measure, only to be met with the same beep. He dropped her phone from her ear and tapped away at it. Turns to me shrugging. Maybe he's on his way and his phone died. He is one of the most laid-back people I know. She's an optimist through and through. One with a bit of sassy streak, but an optimist nonetheless. Makes sense, but the snake in me doesn't want to believe it could be that simple. Well, we forgot our plans altogether. Always, he stood us up. No stranger to having dates ghost me. Or, this isn't a date. Just a friendly gathering. Just like when we went to Jade Palace and the part before this. People stand up their friends, or people they've met once before. It's been a couple of days since the last time we hung out. If he did stand us up, is it just as wrong because we're friends? Maybe he wants to avoid seeing me again. Do I even need to feel stumped by this? He did give me his number. Why would he do this if he really didn't like me? Does it even make sense that he would ditch us? Am I stupid? If I get too caught up in my thoughts, Bee's music continues and we try to enjoy some beach time. Just us two. Nothing we haven't done before, but it's nice. Is that him? No shirtless. Damn. Her eyes open, sitting out from a spot in the stand and squint. See a tall, inked figure jog into view. Like something out of Baywatch. Chiseled abs and pecs glistening against the sun. Long toned legs kicking up sand behind him in what feels like slow motion. Could have been the heat, but my throat goes dry. He looks like a dream. Guys, would you look at that? Decided to show his stupid hunking stuff after all. Pulled my phone and confirmed my thoughts. A whole hour late at that. Better have a good excuse. Didn't He gets up from a spot to meet him. Hey, I'm glad you're okay. I tried calling you, but I kept going to voicemail. Bounces up and down on a heel. Shay grabs her shoulder to calm her. I know, I'm so sorry. Didn't want to worry you. Stayed up pretty late last night and I slept in this morning. Phone died, so I didn't have my alarm to wake me up. I feel so bad. Colin, that's all that happened? That close to what B said? Well, that makes the most sense. And she does know him pretty well. Slaps his head. Seems to really be taking this hard. Is he one of those super punctual people? He has such a sad expression. It's not a good look for him. Catches my eye and I realized I had been staring him down. Well, not just staring, but glaring. Relax my face. Hey, don't you beat yourself up. You made it. Better late than never, right? Attempt to comfort him, though Millie comes out kinda clumsy. Seems hesitant at first, rubbing his face with one hand. Does a silly gesture where he pauses and looks at me through the gaps in his fingers. My face goes hot. Is he a kid? Isn't he the oldest of us three? Another face tighten. I make no attempt to soften it. Walk over to one of those lounge chairs and take a seat. Right, let's make the most of the day now that I'm here. What did I miss? A whole lot of nothing. That exciting, huh? Looks around before he comes over to me. Turn his gaze from my eyes to my legs. What is he doing? What does it look like? He's taking me out.
Is your ankle doing better?
Oh, that too. Look down at it. I was forgetting about it. Thanks to Granny's advice, it feels better within a couple of days.
Yeah, I guess I just rolled it. Granny was quick to take care of it, and, you helped a lot too. If I'd walked the entire trail back on it, maybe it would be way worse, so, thanks again for that.
Dude is so cute. Shay waves his hand as though swatting away the idea in its entirety.
It's nothing at all. I'm just glad you're okay. I might not have showed it, but I was pretty freaked out.
Aw, somebody cares for him.
But I didn't want to scare you guys.
He was that worried? By my lip, able to maintain contact. Hearing that made my heart ache.
I wasn't scared at all. Sorry if me being stubborn made it worse.
I mean, it kinda did, but... Bridge over troubled water. All that stuff. Thinking back to it, realizing I might have made him better worry more makes me hate myself. So stupid. To even think of anybody else but myself.
I think it's cool you wanted to power through it and all, but I didn't want you to end up in the hospital over it. I've been on crutches before, and that sucks. Your whole summer might have been ruined.
Yeah, we can't have that, can we?
Besides, you nearly broke your ankle. I think it's perfectly fine for you to be a bit self-absorbed or whatever it is you're worried about.
Of course. He's right. Also, I'm being a baby.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be more careful in the future.
Okay, time for a nap.
Oh, that's no fun. Don't be too cautious. If anything bad happens, I'll get you out of there.
Hell yeah. Give me my savior with Prince. Pats my shoulder encouragingly. Encouragement does do something. Feel less bad than a moment ago. Well, I'm guessing it's doing something alright. He stood there smiling, watching us for a moment before saying something.
I would have dragged Chris out if it were just me, but it would have really taken a toll on the shoes. Would have been something out of a war movie for sure.
He I mean, she is a good one, but if something happened to her, I'd have done the same. Last of that before changing the subject. I don't know about you guys, but I want to make a sandcastle. And maybe don't do what those guys did on the internet where they dug a tunnel to connect the ocean and the river and kind of went wrong. Anyway, I really is a child at heart. If that's the case, then I am too, because that sounds pretty nice. Beach is already filling with more and more people every minute, but luckily not so much that they're too close to us. We still have a decent chunk of area to ourselves, with our own sand, shells, and sea. But we know we're on our knees, hands working away at the lump of sand we created. Actual structure part is always a difficulty for me, so I stick to a tried and true method of creating the moat. What good is a castle without a moat? Gotta keep those pesky crab riders out of the Seaweed King's fortress after all. Meanwhile, she forms the base and B helps better design the edges. She likes to work with clay sometimes, but maybe that's why she's pretty good at this. We, with time, finally construct something that actually looks like a castle. At first for me. Probably because I had nothing to do with the actual shape to begin with, except for the occasional answer to one of Shay of these questions. Does it look good, Chris? The main gate too small? The only thing left is some actual decoration, which brings me to looking for seashells. Always down to looking for little trinkets. Guess that's the gathering me. Never been a hunter personally. It's not eating meat, I guess. Next hour is filled with one of us finding something, running up to the others and showing them so we can all get excited over each and every oceanic fossil we come across. Sure, the kids around us think we're strange, but I find that the older I get, the harder I hold on to the childish innocence. As we all should, because nothing like a little bit of childish wonderment and all of that sort of stuff. Otherwise life would be boring without it. Turns out, being a kid is the peak of life, and we spend the rest of our time striving to relive that wonder, despite the knowledge that life is filled with stupidity and never-ending conflict and suffering and... yeah, best not to dwell on it. Alright, seashells. Chris, seashells. Find a sizable conch shell, and I, of course, had to put it out to my ear. Hear the sound of the crashing waves, and it isn't hard to hear that without the shell. Once I decided on the best shells on the bunch, I can't fight the urge to grab some greenery from the castle. Grassy area surrounding the beach itself, behind where we're stationed. Just before me, I spot some... whatever that is. Bird noise blanket flowers, nestled in some grass. Bright yellow and deep maroon colour scheme either spot in a field of grass. Field of green. God, why can I not speak today? Don't take any more than a couple. Careful not to ruin the plant from growing new flowers. It's a bit superficial to pluck some for my own pleasure, but I couldn't resist. Maybe we can decorate Shay's hair, eh? Carry them over to a Shay and Bea already adding to the sandcastle. Of course she got some flowers. Predictable, but welcome. Castle was starting to look a little bit too sturdy and dead for my liking. What are those? Tell him, careful not to overwhelm him with too much information. Sort through my floral knowledge and pick a single fun fact about the plant. Call them blanket flowers, because the patterns resemble Native American blankets. Oh, actually that's kind of cool. Damn, how's this stuff not taught in schools? Crazy how much stuff is out there we don't know about unless we choose to learn about it. I think I would have taken a plant class. Horticulture, I think that's what it's called. Walls, trees, flowers and stuff. I'm sure this is all riveting stuff. But funnily enough, I actually did take horticulture in my final 2 years of high school, so I know a little bit about it. Do I remember most of it? Fuck no. That's with most of the school stuff. But yeah, I agree. I would have definitely enjoyed school a bunch more. Me too. B3. We're building our castle. It isn't long before the urge takes over. Go to get in the water. Of course. I mean, we at least get one shirtless scene. So hot I'm sweating everywhere, though it's pretty damn cold. Holding in the water in no time. I had to go solo since B wants to stay behind the rest of the parasol. She hasn't even gone in the water yet, so it's so chilly. Most of the time it is spent just standing and letting the waves hit me, walking around and cooling myself. Turn to shore to check on Shay's progress. Still only knee deep. Not like cold, man. Laugh it off. I'm not gonna wait on him. Though in a moment something shifts. Am I staying the chalet part doesn't matter. Visible to my eye, I feel myself pulled backwards away from the shore. Uh-oh. Am I about to die? Immediately start swimming. A strong swimmer. I've been swimming nearly my whole life, but nothing. Try not to panic. I've all I was taught. Swim parallel to the shore. I feel as if I make progress, but still, something is clearly wrong. It's not working.
Huh?
What the hell? I jump so I can feel a cold sweat rush over me. No, help. Try to keep swimming, but I'm growing more and more tired with every moment. We're several feet away from shore, and I don't think I have the strength to swim back. Look at the shore and wonder, rather, know just when my life will end. Right before I'm even 21. Something rips through.
Chris! Let go! Stop swimming against it! Just float!
Okay. Muscles relax and something breaks. Then I'm stranded, floating like some driftwood in the ocean. Breathe for the first time in a minute. Can't bring myself to move just yet. Probably not the most appropriate time for this, but you know, I finally get it. I really should not be thirsting over 21-year-olds, but okay, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, forget they're in their early 20s. Remember, one moves and figure approaches me. It's so warm, so gentle. The way he grabs me, I could cry. Though that could be the overwhelming relief of escaping jaws of death. Man, he is so much more fucking jacked than I could imagine. Look, it honestly looks like his abs have fucking abs. I can't move. I steady his arm as he hugs me, holding me in the water. Grasp my head with both hands.
Hey.
And this is the second time you've had your hands on me, Shay. Speak softly, as if not to startle me. But not slowly. So I kinda just noticed your necklaces. Kinda cool.
Let's get you back. Can you swim, or do you need me to help?
I think we should be good. Swimming isn't a problem. Can, but not for long.
I might need some help later. I feel really weak.
You were really fighting. I got you. Just hold on. I'll get us back.
Oh, yeah, you will. Everything clears. The fear, the panic, my vision. Start to have control over my senses again. I'm washed over with relief. Hear the water around us. Be in the distance, seagulls overhead. Smell of salt. Barbecue smoke and shade. Timed with a hint of sunscreen. To the shore, the sandcastle, and Bee rushes to hug me. Familiarity does it for me, and I hug her back, crying into a shoulder. Yeah, dealing with something like that, it can be fucking scary. Like, the ocean in general is just fucking terrifying. I feel like a little kid again. Rubs my back and another hand joins her. Shay's hand. Can't even feel embarrassment, just more overwhelming relief. A couple of moments is all I need and I feel a million times better. Then I meet eyes with Shay.
You saved my life.
Again. She looks at me sadly.
You even swam parallel. I thought you could get yourself out, but that riptide was something nasty.
Yeah, that it was.
Usually they're not that bad. You just had bad luck, man.
But not the worst luck. Shay, you were so quick. I didn't even have time to notice or get up.
Even now, after he literally rescued me from drowning, let's be modest. This guy. I'm in his arms in the next moment, hugging him like I had Bee just before. He is a bit taken aback at first, but he loosens and returns it. It's tight, desperate. Breathe him in, decide that's enough, and pull away.
I have to pay you back. What food do you like? Do you want money? Or...
Stops me before I can give him the lease to the busy bee as compensation.
You don't owe me anything. Just relax. That'll make me feel better.
I can only relax while I'm in your arms. I'm a bit worked up, have a headache. Take a seat in my lounge chair. Shay pulls out a water bottle out of the cooler, so I get it in a single go. Breathes out heavily.
Damn. My nerves are shot. I'm gonna go jog it off. You guys should eat or drink something.
And maybe just avoid the ocean for a bit. And just like that, he's gone. Astonished by him, in awe. Like I'm paying witness to something too good for this world. He is someone really special. Only stand lounging in silence as I watch him jog down that sea line that really care about him. More than a friend. I have a crush on him. Don't want denying it. Don't want to keep fighting against it. I want to let myself go and get sucked away and maybe everything will be okay. Maybe you'll still be there, even if things go wrong. It pretty much ends there. So exhausted after everything was said and done. Just see our castle back there too. Shay walks us to Bee's car, just like he had after our visit to the park. A couple of words exchanged and I'm back in front of the busy Bee 15 minutes later. All goes by in a flash, almost a blur, as I think back on it. Notice when I get home, the sting along my skin and the reddish tint is hard to miss and familiar. Sunburned too, I just can't catch a break.